Alright, welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Marvel's Howard the Duck, Tigra and Dazzler, they're gone. They are gone. Now, this is all down to Kevin Feige. There's no one else that this would be down to. It's all the main man himself, the Feigster. Interestingly enough, though Howard the Duck and Tigra and Dazzler are gone, m.o.d.o.k and Hitmonkey will still be moving forwards. But this also does mean that the offenders won't be moving forwards. So, why? What the hell is going on? Well, let's take a look at this Hollywood Reporter article, glean what they have reported, and then kind of digest and discuss multiple avenues and what news has been dropping surrounding all of this. Because there's quite a bit, really, and I think this shows that currently Marvel are a little bit lost with the direction that they're looking to go in. And I don't mean, you know, Kevin Feige's lost. He's well aware of what direction he wants to go in. But there was a disconnect because of Jeff Loeb, basically. So Marvel is cleaning house. Very apt start to this article. As the transition from the Jeff Loeb-led era of Marvel television comes to its end and Kevin Feige begins to have greater creative control over film and television projects. Now, this is really important to note. He's full control. He is the creative control over Marvel movies, Marvel TV, and Marvel comic books. He decides everything, ladies and gentlemen. So when you're going to blame anyone for this, it's Kevin Feige. Okay? There's no one else here. He is in charge of it all. Now, the comic book company has opted to end development of 2 of its 4 animated Hulu comedies. Now, this is interesting because you've got to remember, what money would they be spending on this? Not an awful lot. Not an awful lot at all. Pales in comparison to the likes of the live-action movies that they've had underway. This is nothing. This is absolutely nothing. And the reception when this was announced was insane. So for them to just cancel this is surprising. Because it's not going to cost them much. People were really looking forward to it, and now it's gone. Obviously, no longer moving forward are Howard the Duck and Tigra and Dazzler, the latter of which was paused in December as part of a creative overhaul. I reported back then that it was done, it was cancelled, and people said, no, it's just, you know, it's paused and blah, blah, blah. Come on, ladies and gents, it's absolutely cancelled, and lo and behold, it's cancelled. The other 2 shows in Marvel's original 4-show animated comedy universe set up at Hulu, m.o.d.o.k and Hitmonkey, will continue on as planned. Now, this is interesting because, like, Howard the Duck was very, very well received when they announced that. m.o.d.o.k, yeah, of course, well received, but people wanted to see m.o.d.o.k more in the universe than they wanted to see an animated thing. Hitmonkey, I don't think many people really even knew who that was, like wider people at play here. So it's a surprising take that those are the ones they're looking to move forwards with. And, well, the only thing that I can guess is that this is going to fit more into a PC, family-friendly show, I think. Now, the animated crossover The Offenders is also unlikely to move forward, given that half the combined universes has been scrapped. So yeah, that's done. Still, the character of Howard the Duck has had several cameos in Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it's likely he will appear in future projects. Now, look, that is not confirmation. Okay? There is no one saying to the Hollywood Reporter that Howard the Duck will turn up in movies. It's just, look, he's turned up, so he's probably going to turn up again. So anyone looking for the Howard the Duck fix, you're probably not going to get it. Not for a long time. Now, obviously, this was all done by Marvel, not Hulu. Okay, again, don't blame Hulu. Who are we going to blame? We're going to blame Kevin Feige, the Feigster. Okay, he is the one that did this. Now, both Disney-owned companies declined to comment. Yeah, well, of course they did. Because this is big news. People are going to be irritated out the wazoo. The decision to scrap both series arrives a week after Hulu Senior VP of Scripted Originals Craig Erwich was asked during his appearance at the Television Critics Association Winter Press Tour about the future of the Marvel at the streamer. I've seen quite a few episodes of m.o.d.o.k, which I'm really excited about. So he's only talking about the m.o.d.o.k, obviously, very PR friendly. He said of the comedy, whose voice cast was announced earlier this week, Hellstrom, we're currently in production on. I've seen the first 4 episodes of that as well, and I'm really excited about it. It's definitely a different corner of the Marvel universe in terms of its horror. It's a really unique take on a horror show, and that has a very unique family situation at the center of it. So we'll be announcing dates of those soon. So very PR spin, very calculated in what he says. Unsurprising that, now people have been asking him, they would come out and just announce that it was all canned anyway. So the news comes nearly 2 months after work on Tigger and Dazzler was paused amid creative differences with Marvel. In December, the entire writing staff was let go from the series after completing multiple scripts. Now, Marvel and Disney are having some serious hiring and firing problems currently. Like, we've just had the Obi-Wan Kenobi series writer, bearing in mind that they've already handed scripts in, people have been saying how good they are, fired, and getting a new person in. These were all cancelled and canned. We've just had the director on the second Doctor Strange movie. He's left due to creative differences as well. People that think Marvel is this, shiny, gleaming beacon of absolute, it's the epitome of good studio management. You're lying to yourself. They have some serious problems currently. Some serious problems. Now, again, multiple scripts and outlines for others. They were 15 weeks into a planned 20-week production cycle. That's not a small amount to have been done. At the time, sources said that a search for a new showrunner was underway as part of a larger creative overhaul. And all the work the previous regime did on the series was scrapped. Unreal. That's a lot of work to just scrap. Now, picked up in February as part of Hulu's and Marvel's Netflix-like 4 show and a special universe, Tigger and Dazzler was poised to be the 3rd comedy out of the gate, with Howard the Duck earmarked as the 4th, and the demise of Tigger and Howard the Duck arrives as Marvel TV head m.o.d.o.k remains with the company as he continues to work on a transition plan as part of his forthcoming exit. It wasn't him. This would have been Kevin Feige. m.o.d.o.k, who steered Marvel into live-action scripted TV originals with ABC's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., had been prepping to leave well before October 15th. News that MCU mastermind Feige had been elevated to the role of Marvel's chief creative officer. So again, remember, Kevin Feige, he's everything. Now, with his promotion, Feige, who has overseen Marvel's multi-billion-dollar box office dominance, now oversees the creative direction of the company's content creation, including publishing, film, TV, and animation. I genuinely think that's a bad move because, yes, it's good to have people singing from the same sheet, but it's also just one man's vision. And creatively, it's starting to stagnate, I firmly believe. These shows could have been fantastic. And even if they weren't fantastic, people learn from it and then adapt and move forwards with other things. I think the problem with having Kevin Feige on board is no one is going to start taking risks now. There's no one in there that's different, right? Nothing at all. So as part of the consolidation, Loeb's Marvel TV and the animation-focused Marvel Family Entertainment have also moved under Feige's Marvel Studios banner. That officially knocks down the wall that had existed between Marvel's film and TV units. In addition to Hulu's animated comedies m.o.d.o.k and Hit Monkey, Loeb's Marvel TV slate now consists of the upcoming final season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hulu's live-action drama Hellstrom. I don't think anyone cares about that. Now, Hulu's live-action scripted Ghost Rider drama was also scrapped after scoring a straight-to-series order at the streamer alongside Hellstrom. Bizarre. Hulu announced in November that the 3rd season of drama Runaways would be its last, and Marvel TV's other live-action shows, FX's Legion, Freeform's Cloak and Dagger, ended or were cancelled last year. So they got nothing. And nothing at all. Now, the remainder of Marvel's scripted TV slate consists of the MCU action spin-offs overseen by Feige's film division. That's it. It's literally, if you look at what's been scrapped, the only things that remain are Feige's movie universe. That's why they've done this. He wants everything to be singing from that same clean, pristine hymn sheet. And it's getting boring. It's getting old. No one's interested in that anymore. A lot of people are done with Marvel. They're done with the phases because, it's played out. Get some fresh blood in there. Show us something new. Howard the Duck would have been excellent. So there you go, that's the news. What do you think? Let me know down below in the comment section. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Stay up to date on the world of pop culture and movie news by hitting the bell notification icon. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I've been Mr. H. Take care.